This is Brian Wynn, and today he's at his workshop in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, shaping and glassing surfboards. Brian grew up in the area, teaching himself by shaping surfboards in his parents' garage. And today, his factory produces hundreds of surfboards every year.
When I learned it, it was probably around mid-90s. The internet really wasn't there. Something I had to do, just basically dive into, learn on my own. And it was a tough thing to learn on your own because, you know, you're trial and error. You're trying to find people with information. New Jersey is not a great place to learn surfboard building, so I came to a point in time where I said, you know, if I'm really going to do this and learn it, I have to move to the West Coast, and that's what I did.
After learning and perfecting his craft in Southern California, Brian returned to South Jersey to start his business.
So many people have asked me, why did I move back from California? Well, family's here, you know, and family is important to me. And, you know, we have a family, my wife and I, now, and like I said, all of our family's here, so that's important to us. You know, living somewhere else, you know, would be nice, especially in the winter months, but, you know, this is where we're at, this is home.
Each board starts as a foam blank that Brian then carefully molds to specifications by hand.
The blank is basically a rough shape. It almost looks like a surfboard already. It is fine-tuned basically through shaping tools, power planers, sanding blocks, and then it's fiberglass from there. This is my full-time job, so this is what I do. And basically, summer is our season that we're constantly working nonstop, and then, you know, it doesn't really taper off until winter, basically after Christmas. So January, February, and then March, and we start to pick back up again. So, you know, 2-3 months out of the year that gets slow, and it's kind of a welcome slowness because we're so busy in the summertime that it's kind of nice to take a break.
After Brian finishes shaping, each board is covered in a fiberglass cloth and resin in a process called glassing. Brian produces boards for a number of surf shops on the East Coast, as well as crafting custom boards through his website.
A lot of people will go to Heritage in Ocean City, which has a good selection of my boards. I also have some in Maryland in different shops. Lennox Shoals Surf Shop carries them now. New Jersey Surf Show carries them up in Lavalette. A lot of people will come direct to me, contact me through my email, and so on.
But there is nothing Brian loves more than seeing one of his boards in the water.
I guess the biggest thing I enjoy about it is the smile I put on people's faces when I build them boards that work for them. I do something that makes people happy, and when I get you know their report back from the board that I made them and how stoked that they are, that really drives me to move forward and to love what I'm doing.